Hey everybody, welcome to part 13 of Metroid Other M. We need to kick back and relax because we actually don't really have much story going on.
Hooray!
No, bring back the story. That's like, at least you can talk about that. Oh wait, no, you can finally screw attack through enemies. Alright, there we go.
Which means that there is no gameplay anymore.
just jump into everything.
We don't have to really try it. Now, there are some enemies that are more resilient to the screw attack than others, but the bugs, anything that flies pretty much can get one shot by the screw attack. So just jump into them. Hey, you know what? Just mechanically speaking, I do like the screw attack and space jump here more than Prime. I never liked the idea of the space jump, I never liked the idea of the screw attack, I should say, in the Prime series, just being 5 jumps horizontally and that's it. That's all you get.
That's a matter of trying to balance it in a 3D space. Here, you're in a 3D space, but you're very confined because you're always in rooms. In Prime, you're outside and in natural environments and stuff, so being able to jump infinitely begs the question, why can't I just jump over everything?
Well, that's the space jump.
Yeah, well, I like the way they did the space jump in this game because it's, okay, you can jump infinitely, but you can't gain height. So basically you have infinite horizontal reach, basically, which I think works for a 3D game like this. I think being able to get infinite vertical...
It would have worked, at least, if they hadn't put all those invisible walls there.
Well, yeah, that's true, but at least in terms of the base movement, I think it works. It feels good.
What's
you get
this?
A Prime 2 callback.
An upgrade?
This is like the only 2 upgrades you get are the seeker missiles and the diffusion beam, and it's like, all right, so then why do these random animals have these things? Then is the question I have to ask. Whereas when everything is found in the environment, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna find it. When
the seeker missile is more of a post-game thing. You rarely use it in the campaign.
Does it like lock on to enemies if you want to use it for combat?
Yeah, I suppose so. But the thing is that you're already at plasma beam at this point, which one-shots a lot of things. If the charge beam diffusion blast doesn't already take care of them. It's mostly for using doors that have multiple lock-ons, very much like the Prime 2 Seeker Missile.
Wasn't that in Prime 3 as well?
Was Seeker Missile in Prime 3?
I haven't played it since that game came out, so I
don't remember. I want to say no, but I don't remember.
Okay. John, you missed a thing. Go back. No, John, no. Oh.
No, I'm alright.
Oh.
You have infinite missiles.
You say that you've never 100%ed this game, but you have to have a save file at endgame where you could just load it up and do it whenever the hell you want.
Yeah,
like it's not like you'd have to. It's not like you'd have to replay the entire game to do it.
I know, I just don't want to.
Yeah, but your Metroid cred needs you to say that you've 100%ed every Metroid game.
No.
Then you're not a real Metroid fan, John.
Okay.
Oh, that was easy. All right.
Oh my god. I think this game, Prime and Prime 2, and to some extent the original Metroid are the biggest pain in the ass at 100%.
What about Prime 2 makes it worse?
I just don't like I don't like Aether. I don't like Planet Aether as a world.
Oh.
Well, just having 2 separate versions of the same
Not
area.
even that. Aesthetically, it bores the hell out of me.
Yeah, because John loves Link to the Past. He's probably 100%ed that, and that's got the same, I'm not on the right world, gotta switch the world bullshit.
The Hyrule by itself, though, is also way more vivid than Planet Aether. Planet Aether loves brown. That's a whole lot of brown.
Hey, one of the areas is like blue.
I like the sky. I like the Sky Sanctuary.
There's the techno level. That's not brown. That's great.
That's the sky. Yeah, that's the sky. It's the.
Planet Aether's gonna be one of those you personally love it or hate it kind of things. Not necessarily wrong either way, but...
Okay, so this game... Okay, so something I remembered about this game. They put, like, random vines or blocks of ice in certain rooms so that you can't speed boost through it. My question is why? Yeah. Like, if the whole point of the speed booster is to make traveling less tedious, why would... I mean, granted, I know why you would need it there sometimes. You know what? It reminds me a lot of Sonic and the Secret Rings, where a lot of the times you would be going too fast and they need you to stop so you could see what's up ahead, so they just put, like, a little log on the ground. That would stop Sonic in place so you could see what's about to come next. It reminds me exactly of that, actually.
All right, this is the question I have for you guys and the guys in the comments section. Am I the only... am I minority to not really use the regular chart, like the cannon blasts? Because
No.
I'm pretty strictly charge shots only in this game, if you couldn't tell.
No,
already.
they made, because of the lock-on, they made the regular beam really goddamn weak.
In this game specifically, or in Metroid as a whole?
In Other M specifically. In Other M specifically.
In Other M specifically, the game wants you to charge all the time. In normal Metroid, I almost never charge the beam. If I need powerful shots, I'll go to missiles. And if I need quick shots,
if
I'll
it's not
mash beam.
outright weaker, it just feels weaker, more so than any other game at this point, because the individual shots don't make much of an impact, don't make much of a sound. And I think good sound design is essential for making a weapon feel good.
Yeah.
But it doesn't get like that unless it's a charge shot.
Standard shots are really only for taking out little mooks that are in your way, really. Oh wait. Are we at? Oh, we're at the part of the game that I actually really, really like.
When did we get into Death Egg Zone?
Why Samus doesn't turn her gravity suit on here, I have no idea. But whatever. Because this is the point where actually being able to manipulate gravity would be helpful.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't get the idea to do it.
I guess
Not
she
yet,
just
anyway.
forgot that Adam isn't there anymore to authorize things. And so she's just waiting for him to
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
it's like once he introduced the idea that she no longer cares about authorization at this point, and we covered it earlier, but it's like still, it bears repeating.
I like how not only is this like a gravity swap section, but by virtue of them wanting to simplify the controls so that it doesn't confuse people, they also made it a brief 2D Metroid section too, complete with those annoying spike fuckers climbing all over the platforms.
Compliment to the game design, though, I do like the intense gravity here. Like the
Oh
effect
no,
they
it
do
looks
here.
cool. Yeah.
Like they give your footsteps more added impact, and I think that's pretty effective for signifying that the gravity here is really intense.
Although you can still jump and dodge all over the place, so...
And to your left, you'll see Goku and Gohan training to get stronger.
Pshaw, Samus already trains under 5,000% gravity.
So yeah, your sense roll is not really affected, but your regular jump is. So you got to get really close to the ledges. Get over.
Yeah, I don't know how much Team Ninja was involved with the production of this game versus Nintendo, but at the very least, they did come up with decent ideas for set pieces in this game, and a lot of them I do think work. Like, I do like this gravity section a lot.
Which is another reason why it pisses us off, because again, you can see in gameplay mechanics that there are things here that are there are things to enjoy in this game.
To me, this game not that it's a good game, but this game does too many things right for me to think that it's a terrible game or even a bad game. Like it's like, honestly, I give it like a C- if I had to grade it. I know that grading systems and grading reviews in video games is never a good idea because, you give this thing a C-, but you give this thing another C-.
What you want to do?
The same ? Exclamation point.
What you want to do is you want to make your own grading system that's totally incomprehensible to anyone but you and the people who watch you regularly.
Yeah.
That way, no one can talk about how it fits into the Metacritic score.
Yeah, yeah.
I give this 3 baby back ribs. What's the criteria? I ain't telling you.
What's the maximum number of baby back ribs by that ranking system?
Well, all you
7.4.
can eat is $5.99 on Thursdays. So,
Are you gonna answer the question? I love fries.
but yeah, no, I can't consider this a bad game because there is too much good here to really hate it for me. It's just I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
Oh.
Oh, that old excuse.
Yeah. So I'm jumping the gun here a bit. I gotta wait until I get the gravity.
Oh yeah,
effect to
you
get this.
probably get something like a tank up there if you do that.
Yeah,
Right?
it's a missile tank.
Oh, just a missile tank. That's lame.
Which means nothing.
I like how Samus turned around instantly in midair when she should have jumped backwards.
Also,
and had
like
no
how
idea.
the grapple beam leap is not affected by the gravity.
Shut up, John.
You gotta give this rogue faction of the Galactic Federation some credit, though. They finally managed to invent automatic doors.
Well, they were tired of their staff carrying around pistols all the time. It's dangerous. All right.
I mean, you go to fire at the door, someone walks through the door at the same time.
Oops.
Or you get two people trying to open the same door at the same time. One person shoots, and then the other person shoots right as the door's opening, and then the other person gets shot.
I mean, all right, for the record comment section, I'm fully aware that there's a quote-unquote logical explanation for why Samus shoots at doors to open them, something about the energy field and disrupting it or something or other. I don't care.
Samus, we gave you a card key. You can open the doors normally. Yeah, but I can shoot them too. Yes, but that does havoc with the mechanical functions of the door. We have to pay thousands of dollars to fix it every time you come in here. Yeah, that's
Okay,
not my
look,
problem.
I've played Metal Gear. I don't want to switch. I don't want to flick through my inventory every time I want to open a door. Okay, so
You hear that, Acid? Don't leave it up to RNG!
I forgot Metal Gear Acid did that. Ugh.
That was the card game one on PSP, right?
Yeah, the card RPG thing, that weird spin-off. But like, I was actually referencing the original Metal Gear, where you actually had to go into the inventory and switch to a specific card key.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you had to do that same sort of shit in Metal Gear Solid 1 as well.
Yeah, you had to.
But the doors were clearly labeled at the very least. In
You had
the
to
original Metal
manually
Gear, it's a crapshoot.
choose card key number 6 and remember which doors used which keys. Oh my god, I remember this fight. Oh man, okay, you should have seen me when I was first playing this game and I saw that they brought back Nightmare from Metroid Fusion, because I had like the biggest fanboy freak out you could ever see. Like this,
Yeah, I thought it was
Nightmare's
pretty
probably
cool.
my favorite boss from Fusion, and just seeing him back got like this biggest dopey smile on my
In
face.
3D.
And this is a cool boss fight too. I love this fight with him. Again, like Other M has great boss fights. I mean, they don't ever really.
The thing about the fight though is that it's heavily sided for Samus though. Like, I don't know what the original design intention of this, if there was one, because what you have to do is you have to freeze the gravity generator. The thing is that you can't use missiles just like in the original game. You have to use a charge beam. But the gravity generator sucks in the charge beam, so you don't even really have to aim in this.
Well, it's not like you have to aim in Metroid Other M at all anyway. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
just,
true.
You just point that stuff and the beams head to them. Like, maybe it was just the fanboy nature of it, because I just loved seeing... Like, you get Fusion vibes throughout the game, but this is really the only...
Yeah, I
direct
get
Fusion.
the feeling that's just you fanboying.
No, I love this
regard.
boss fight.
I like the fight too. I just question some design mentality, because I too like I play Fusion a lot and I see Nightmare come back and I was like, oh hey, it's Nightmare. Well, I should say Nightmare debuts, because this is the actual Nightmare and not an
Yeah.
X-Parasite.
Yeah, well, though, why they decided to make this thing, I don't know, as opposed to just making, like, a gravity system.
Yeah, it then begs the question, why is this here?
Like,
Well, I mean, it's a video game boss, so
yeah, it's really just kind of here because it is.
Yeah.
Really. It's not just this part, though. Like, there's another reason why I like this, but we're not going to get to that until later. I just think that more recognizable stuff like this might have made the game kind of go over a little bit better with people. Oh wow, you can just dodge roll. You can just dodge roll behind him, and you don't have to run away. Wow,
No.
I did not know
I'll
that.
disagree with that, Ted, because one of the most common criticisms of Other M is that it overuses recognizable stuff and doesn't have a visual identity of its own.
You know, I haven't really ever heard that before. Like, I know that the not having a visual identity of its own, I've heard, damn, I did not know that you could just dodge behind him. You normally have to, like, run away.
The dodge roll ignores everything in this game, Ted.
well, not
Yeah,
true.
but-
You can't dodge roll over the lasers.
Yeah, you have to
That's
jump
why I
over
got
the-
hit. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
have
I
to
got
jump
hit
over the
twice in the
lasers.
beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
It's like whenever people are comparing Other M unfavorably to Prime, one of the things always mentioned is that even Prime 1, which had some fairly generic area themes going on, had a unique art design to it and didn't rely on bringing back familiar enemies too much, and even when it did, like the Space Pirates or the Metroids, there was usually something new to them.
Yeah, but then again, there was also the fact that there are things that they could have brought back. That, again, they bring back stuff like Phantoon and Nightmare here that we haven't really seen a lot before. Like, I get, like, okay, people don't necessarily need to see Queen Metroid again or Ridley again or whatnot, but there are other parts of this series that don't get that kind of representation. And maybe a few more, like, instead of random lava whale boss, if it was, I don't know, based off of one of the enemies from Super Metroid or something, it might have gone by a little
Make
bit
it like
better.
a subspecies of Crocomire or something like that.
Yeah, like, I don't know. just like little call-outs, I think might have helped. Like, not to make it like a giant nostalgia fest, but there's a lot of, as much as fun as I think some of the bosses in this game are to fight, a lot of them are very generic, and I don't remember what they look like very much. So maybe instead basing them off of something a little more recognizable, and again,
I think
would help.
I think a large part of the problem is just that, like, although the game relies a lot on recognizable stuff from Super Metroid and Fusion and whatever, it doesn't do a lot of visually distinct stuff when it's not relying on that stuff.
Yeah, so that's obviously something that it needs to. Granted, they try. I do think they try, because they have those recurring enemies that pop up from time to time, like the bug thing that John doesn't like or whatever. They try to have things be like, oh, remember this guy? And then you're just like, no, because his design's
Then
not
Anthony
that
pops
memorable.
up.
Hey, remember me?
Remember me?
The game tries very hard, is just what I'm saying.
Where's the X-Parasite version of Anthony in Fusion?
He might. No, wait, no. That I was gonna say he might be the scientist in Sector 3 when they're trying to blow up the station, but that guy's white, so no.
Yeah.